everybody, welcome to your mat today as we take on the Niyamas Tapas, which translates to heat, fire, or discipline. And we're going to take that down onto your mat. We are going to find our edge in poses, build that heat and persistence, resilience, but also learn when to let go of that and find the flow in the movement within that flow. So our lives are consisted of a balance where we are finding our edge, our perseverance, we're staying structured, but also not overly attaching to that and knowing when to let go and kind of flow through life. So let's roll out the mat and let's create a flow that embodies the example of balance between structure and flow and meeting our edge for our embodiment practice of tapas. Thank you, roll out your mat, and let's get started. All right, let's meet on our mat in a child's pose. Connecting to our breath for our tapas flow here, in through the nose, filling the back body, and back out through the nose. Lifting into our tabletop position, finding your cat and cow here. On the inhale for cow, exhale for cat, taking this at your own pace. Extending your left leg back, reaching through the right fingertips, immediately finding the heat in this pose. Letting our breath flow, but finding that structure of the pose, feeling the heat build. Meeting back on the mat, left fingertips reaching right sole of the foot, pressing back, engaging that core in this pose. Meeting down on the mat, on the exhale, downward facing dog, pedaling out those feet, letting our breath flow, letting our movement flow here. Bending the knees, step or jump, top of mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Opposite wrist to opposite elbow, having a small bend in the knee to release some pressure on the lower back. Feel free to create some motion, some swaying, find some flow, play here. Letting our hands run long. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bending the knees. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Opening to the right. Exhale, hands come back to center. Inhale, opening to the left. Exhaling our hands back to center. Inhaling overhead, exhale, hands to heart center, setting an intention for this flow today. Meeting that intention with structure, heat, and resilience. Inhaling your hands overhead, exhale, forward fold, step back to plank. Lowering your knees down, bending the elbows at a 90-degree angle. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. That's your modification. Tenting the left fingertips, bringing the right leg up and around, opening through the left hip up and around, opening the left hip, hinging through the knee, building heat here. Bringing our left knee to left elbow, finding stillness, finding our strength here. Inhale to get back up. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. And finding our edge once again in this pose. Inhale, left foot rises. Exhale, stepping that left foot through. Inhale, crescent warrior. Bringing our hands to heart center. Bringing our thighs in towards each other, finding our strength here. 90-degree angle on the left knee. Inhale our hands overhead, finding some flow and play. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, send it forward. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, sending it forward. Inhale, hands overhead. Hands frame the foot. Easy twist. Connecting to our breath. Bringing our easy twist around, circling the left hands. Hands frame the foot, step back to plank. One inhale, set up your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tenting the right fingertips, bringing our right leg up and around, opening the right hip, bending through the knee, flexing the foot. Connecting to our breath, building more heat in this pose. Bringing both hands to ground on the mat, right knee to right elbow, and stay here. Inhale, sending it back up. On the exhale, right knee, left elbow, finding the edge. Letting your breath flow. Inhale, rising the right foot. Exhale, slowly step it through. Inhale, crescent warrior. Pulling both our thighs together, grounding through our feet, finding our edge, building heat here. Exhale, hands to center. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, send it forward. Inhale, hands overhead. Not getting stuck in the structure, allowing room to play here. Placing our left palm down, right hand over shoulder, easy twist. Circling that right hand with your breath. Step back to plank. One inhale, set up your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent warrior. Exhale, send it forward. Take flight, warrior three. Pressing through that left sole of the foot, hands at heart center. Allowing heat to build once again in this pose. Letting our breath flow. Finding our resilience. Bringing our left knee up. Inhale, hands overhead. Bringing that right hand to the outside of the left knee, extending our left hand back. Meeting in a twist. Meeting back in warrior three. Hands run long, standing splits. Bringing that left knee behind the right knee for curtsy. Finding some movement and flow here with your breath. Exhale, knee behind knee. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, left knee behind right knee. Inhale, standing splits. Stepping back to low runner's lunge. Inhale, crescent warrior. Exhale, hands to heart center. Opening to warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale. Exhale, right forearm to right thigh. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, forearm to thigh. Inhale, reverse, finding the fluidity in your movement, not becoming rigid while meeting our edge. Cartwheeling our hands down, step back to plank. One inhale, set up your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot rises this time. Exhale, slowly stepping it through. Inhale, crescent warrior. Exhale, send it forward, take flight. Pressing through the sole of our right foot, hands at heart center, reaching through the crown of the head. Grounded through that left foot. Finding the fire in this pose, but letting our breath flow. On the inhale, slowly bringing that right knee up, left hand reaches around the right knee. Right hand extends behind us for right knee raise with a twist. Whenever you're ready, meeting back in warrior 3. Hands run long, standing splits. Building the heat here, followed by fluidity. Right knee to the back of left knee for curtsy. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, curtsy. Inhale, standing splits. Take this at your own pace. Meeting back in our crescent warrior. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, warrior 2. Right foot out at a 90-degree angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, left forearm to thigh. Taking this side at your own pace. Finding creativity and flow here. On the next exhale, cartwheeling the hands down, step back to plank. One inhale, set up your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot rises. Exhale, slowly stepping it through. Inhale, crescent warrior. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Step the left foot up a couple inches. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, pyramid pose. Letting your breath flow here, stepping back to runner's lunge, walking our hands to the inside of the right foot. For dragon pose. Feel free to bring your forearms down to the mat, or rolling your foot out to the outer edge. Inhale, modified crescent warrior for that hamstring stretch. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Left foot out at a 90-degree angle. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse the warrior, straightening the right leg, right hand to right shin for triangle pose. Connecting through your breath. Bending through the knee, meeting in reverse, warrior 2, cartwheeling the hands down, step back to plank. One inhale, set up your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot rises. Exhale, slowly stepping it through. Inhale, crescent warrior. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Right foot steps up a couple inches. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, pyramid. Stepping back to low runner's lunge, walking our hands to the inside of the left foot this time for dragon pose. Couple options, either shifting back and forth, finding some movement and flow here, or taking our hands down to the forearms, letting our left knee fall out, or keeping stillness. I'm going to stay on my hands today. Lowering our right knee down, inhale, hands overhead, modified crescent warrior. Opening that hip flexor. Hands frame the foot. Cartwheeling the hands up, meeting in warrior two, right foot out at a 90-degree angle. Inhale, reverse, straightening the left knee, left hand to left shin, triangle pose. Right hand is stacked over right shoulder. On the inhale, sending breath to that side body to find expansion here. Grounding through both soles of the feet. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, bending the knees, cartwheeling the hands down. Step back to plank. One inhale, set up your plank. Building more heat here. Shifting our plank back and forth. Finding our edge, pushing through, grounding our right hand down, lifting our left hand, stacking it over our left shoulder, side plank. Bringing our left palm down, heels fall out to the left. Stacking right hand over right shoulder, left side plank to the right, engaging the left side body. Letting our breath flow here. Meeting back in our plank. One inhale, set up your plank. Exhale, just kidding. Finding more heat. Shifting back and forth in plank. Bringing the hips back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, step it through. Lowering the right knee down, shifting our hips back. Bringing peace fingers around that right big toe for a hamstring stretch. Connecting to your breath in this pose. Sending inhales to wherever feels tight, melting deeper on the exhales. Feel free to have a small bend in that right knee to take pressure off of the lower back. Hands frame the foot, low runner's lunge. Bringing our right knee across, pigeon pose. Either staying up on our hands or bringing our forearm down. Meeting ourselves on this mat today is a beautiful representation of how we meet ourselves in our everyday lives off the mat. Sometimes life throws us curveballs or difficulties that we must practice perseverance, strength, and resilience to overcome. We need to have structure and discipline to grow, to evolve, to reach goals that we may have set for ourselves. Walking your hands up, tucking the left toes, stepping the right foot back, building more heat, finding more resilience as we switch out of a relaxation pose to a movement plank here. Exhale, shifting our hips back. Inhale, left foot rises. Exhale, stepping it through, lowering the right knee down, shifting our hips back, left peace fingers around left big toe. Small bend in that left knee to release pressure in the back. Letting our breath flow here. Walking our hands forward, bending the left knee, sending the left shin across, meeting ourselves in pigeon pose, walking our forearms down. Understanding that even with structure and perseverance in life, there's also time to surrender, let go, be creative and flow. We're not robots working all the time, and the beauty of this flow is to mimic the beauty of life. Knowing when to step up, persevere, and have the structure and discipline to grow. But just as importantly, knowing when to relax, find our contentment as we are, and let our creativity flow. Coming on our left hip, bringing both legs around, rolling our vertebrae down, bringing our knees into chest. Bringing both soles to the mat. Inhale, lifting through our hip, extending our left foot out. Keeping our core and glutes engaged here, pressing up through those hips. Lowering the left foot down, pressing through the right heel this time, building heat for the last time in this practice. Stepping it back down, lowering our hips, taking our shoulder stand here, lowering down one vertebrae at a time. If you would like to pause the video and do supine twists left and right, feel free to do so. I would like to stay on my mat just because I'm in the earth here. So we'll take our final Shavasana pose, rewarding ourselves for all of our hard work, knowing when to relax and let go, allowing our breath to fall to its normal rate here. Rolling on to our left or right side, lifting into our seated meditation pose. Inhale our hands overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you for flowing with me today. Like, comment, and subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Bye.